What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, which it says about 65% of you watching are completely new and are not subscribed, what are you doing? We have a great time talking about stocks, investments, stimulus checks, so make sure to subscribe to my channel. Today we have some breaking news, some very shocking news about MP Materials because their chairman and CEO, James H. Litinsky, sold $155 million of shares of the stock. And you don't always like to see the chairman and CEO of, a pretty new company selling shares and selling close to $155 million. That's a lot of money. And you don't like seeing that. You like to see C-level executives keep their positions because it shows you that they're very aligned with the goals of the company. And when they start taking money out, it's may not be that they're as incentivized to make the company do well. So you like to have their goals with the company's goals be aligned. But so right now, MP Materials has a market cap of about $5.86 billion. And the chairman and CEO, who was a 10% owner of the company, James Litinsky, sold 4.6 million shares of MP Materials stock on March 26, 2021, at an average price of $33.78 per share. And that's not what you really want to see as an investor of a company that has really big goals, really big aspirations, and is projected to do really, really well. Is there something going on that maybe we don't know? Or is it just that he wants to take money out, wants to take some profits, move it over to something else? In addition to this, another director and officer of recent trades was Capital Group LLC. They sold 3.3 million shares on March 26 as well. So on March 26, there was close to 8 million shares sold by C-level executives and other directors and officers. So that's a lot of money. And a lot of people were wondering what is going on. So we don't know exactly what is going on, why they sold them, but what we do know is that is a pretty large portion of the CEO's position. He owned about 10% of the company, which was about $580 million. So he sold $155 million of that. So that's close to, a little less than a third of his entire position. But either way, putting that aside, he still owns a lot of money in the company. So I wouldn't be so worried because he still owns, close to $400 million of this stock. So I wouldn't be so worried. But right now, MP Materials, I actually still really like the company because with Joe Biden's new infrastructure bill that was just announced, there's a big push for electric vehicles. And MP Materials is the largest rare earth mining company for the material that's needed in electric vehicles in the US, and they're really the building blocks for electric vehicles and the surge that we're going to see over the next couple of years. So the company's Q4 results and fiscal 2020 results saw revenues increase 100% and saw its EBITDA nearly quadruple from the year before. Right now, I still really like this company. I think there is a lot of potential. First of all, because the new infrastructure bill that Joe Biden just proposed has a lot of money going towards electric vehicles. More money toward electric vehicles means that MP Materials is going to need to ramp up production and they'll have more business because more motors, more electric motors, the more rare earth magnets they need. And MP Materials is the only one in the US that mines this rare earth magnet. In addition to this, another reason why I really like this company is at a $5 billion market cap, even though their revenues are only $42 million. With the surge we're seeing, right now, the only other place you can get this material is from China. Either way, MP Materials right now has to send the material they mine off to China to be processed. But there's a key but. Right now, MP Materials is working on being able to process the material in the US. So by 2022, they're projecting that they're going to be able to process the material in the US at their own facilities, and they're no longer going to have to send anything to China. They'll be able to mine and process all of the material in their own facilities in the US. So that is a major major milestone that's going to happen within the next year and a half to 2 years. So in my opinion right now, between both of those things, the infrastructure bill, the push for electric vehicles, and the fact that they're going to be able to process the material in their own facilities within the next year and a half to 2 years, that's why I really like this stock, because electric vehicles need to have this rare earth magnet, and MP Materials is the only company in the Western Hemisphere, the only company in the US that can mine it. So with all those things combined, I think the stock is still a great great company to buy. I'm not too worried about the CEO selling $155 million. It may seem like a lot, but he still owns over $400 million in the company. So I'm not too worried about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think of MP Materials. And don't forget, you can get 4 free stocks valued up to $1,600 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.